give us a thumbs down. We won't take it personally. We know it's just you mean you can't hear us so well.
Yeah, we just want to check with the production just to make sure that you can hear us okay.
Okay, so the next competitor in the course, again, flying well. You notice how smooth the glider's flying. That's because of the skill level of the pilot, but also the conditions, which have just been coming so perfectly in tune this morning. And if all our prayers have effectively been answered as pilots here this morning. And yeah, it's just an amazing thing to see this competition underway.
This is number 7 that we've got in the sky right now, Norbert Pajek from Poland. Number 7 right now, this is Norbert Pajek from Poland.
Okay, so the first of the Polish parts, I believe, this morning on maybe the 7th. But anyway, the Poles are obviously very good on a world level. So this is where we should hope that I'll see the time starting to come down a little bit. Certainly that's what they're hoping to achieve. He's certainly flying well. Quite wide on the pylons there, that does lose you time. It's also, though, keeping safe, and it's also how you judge as a person when you're flying. Some people can judge terrain really well and can fly very close. You might have seen some really cool extreme speed flying videos over the last few years. Yet some pilots like to keep that extra margin of safety in what they're doing. So, yeah, quite broad on the pylons, but very smooth flying. You notice how every time he turns, he's getting very smooth linked turns. So great piloting, wide on the course if you want me to go, let's say, with a critical competitive eye, which will slow his time down, but hopefully that should incur no penalty points there, and he should do well on that as a competitive run for his second heat.
That's number 7, Norbert Pajek from Poland. I called it out initially as Johnson from USA, 33, but he's failed to take off
of that. And we can hear them. So here he comes, entering the screen from the holding pattern and entering the course. So getting around the first turn. Again, he's kept his altitude relatively low, which is good. The drone's going to drop in on him here. Oh, that is just fantastic. As I've mentioned, the pilot's eye view when you're flying around here is just incredible, with the sail towers, all this reclaimed land, which has been shaped and manicured, shall we say, beautifully. Some of it's still under development. Where we are right now, which is effectively straight ahead on that shot there, and you might have just caught a little white tent, that's where we are. It's still being built. We're actually got diggers working around us now as we're commentating, but there we go. He's managed to do the course well. He kept his altitude well. There should be no penalties on that round, so another good flight.
Thank you very much, Poland, Norbert. As he makes his way through, here comes his replay.
Yeah, you'll notice how he's on the bar, lets off the bar, tries to get the angle of bank and the carving turn. Beautiful turn there. Back on the speed bar again, which is when the glider's getting towards its sort of envelope of safe flight, but he's controlling it well by applying his tip steering before he applies his brakes. Again, accelerating the wing on the bar, off the bar sharp.
Poland is 7, Norbert Pajek. We have 14, Wojciech Panas.
On the check.
And we have number 4,
Bartosz Nowicki.
Bartosz Nowicki, yes.
Yeah.
And this is number 7 actually flying right now. Do apologise, number 7, not Bartosz. He's going
Later.
last. Right now it's number 7, Norbek. There we go. Norbert Pajek from Poland, number 7.
And he is out.
So I can be excused for not knowing too much about it then, right?
No. And as you said before, it is not easy in most of the countries to have a place flying like this. You have environmental problem, you have not the right water place,
Yes.
you need these pylons, and you need rescue all the time in case of splash into the water.
Very good point. Yes. The environmental issue as well with the
Yes.
the oil and the fuel getting in the water, that's a problem.
Yep. And yeah.
Do you still get recognised now? Do people still recognise you?
It is 20 years ago,
Yes.
but a very few of them.
Oh,
yeah.
bless.
But I'm becoming older, you know.
But you become part of the family, don't you? When to them, to the people watching when you're on TV so much.
Someone said, "Oh, I know you. You are from my company." And I said, "Not, but I have been in your living room." And I said, "Huh?" Yeah.
Poland now on the attack. as we have, first of all, number 7, then number 14,
Norbert.
then number 4. Poland, number 7 is our first. And here he is, Norbert Pajek. This is Poland, Norbert Pajak.
Yeah, Flying Spider is his nickname.
Why is that?
I don't actually know, but they always say Flying Spider. Maybe it's something about the way he flies. He's a very skilled pilot. We have a custom-made Durex Snake 4, so it's black and yellow or a little bit green on the bottom. And those tight curves around the pylon, it looks smooth.
Alf, coverage from such a small team, so it's a great job that we can bring this to you. Norbert, the Spider,
Ghost
number
Spider.
7 from Poland. Here we go. Number 7. Big thank you as well to Rob Hughes. Been around the sport for so long and a great supporter of the teams and the pilots, passionate about what's happening. He would love to have some time here as well with us in the commentary studio, but he's doing an amazing job down there coordinating the takeoffs and the lineups. Him and Amelia as well. Thank you, Rob. Good friend of the sport, good friend of me. Very happy to have him here with us as we